Hypnic Jerk. There's a moment, right at the edge of sleep, when your body decides to betray you. Completely still, breathing slow, eyes closed. And then, your whole body slams awake like you just stepped off a ledge. Heart hammering, gasping, for absolutely no reason. Here's what happened. As your muscles went limp, your brain panicked. It read the relaxation as falling and fired an emergency signal to catch you. The jerk? That's your brain saving you from a fall that never existed. Some scientists think it's ancient, a reflex from when our ancestors slept in trees. One moment of limpness meant death, so the brain learned to check every single night. You felt this. You just never knew your brain was doing it on purpose. Sleep paralysis. At TRAM, your eyes snap open. You can see your room, your ceiling, the shapes you recognize. But your body is completely sealed. Arms locked, legs gone, voice gone. And near the corner, something is there. Every civilization on Earth gave it a different name. The Japanese called it a demon pressing on your chest. Medieval Europe blamed evil spirits. Ancient Egypt had its own monster for it. None of them knew what was actually happening. During dream sleep, your brain cuts the signal to your muscles so you don't physically act out your dreams. Smart system. Except sometimes your mind switches back on before your body does. You're fully conscious, completely trapped inside yourself. It lasts seconds. It cannot hurt you. The shadow in the corner? Your half-awake brain is still running dream images and projecting them into the real room around you. You're not being haunted. You're glitching. Drop a comment, what did you see? Exploding head syndrome. You're drifting off, and a deafening bang goes off inside your skull. A gunshot. A crash. Sometimes a blinding white flash. You sit up, heart slamming. Complete silence. Nobody heard a thing. Think of your brain like a computer shutting down at night. Sometimes mid-shutdown, it throws a glitch. A random burst of electricity fires through the wrong circuit. No real sound. No real light. Your brain just backfired on the way out. No pain. No danger. Just your own mind misfiring in the dark. Most people who experience this never tell anyone because they're convinced something is seriously wrong with them. They're not. It's far more common than anyone admits. False awakening. This one goes deeper than any of the others. You wake up, get out of bed, walk to the bathroom, make coffee. The floor feels real. The light feels real. Everything feels exactly like your actual morning. And then you wake up. None of it happened. Your brain didn't just dream something random. It built a perfect replica of your real life. The weight of your feet on the floor, the sound of water, the temperature of the air, all of it fabricated flawlessly. Some people loop through this multiple times, waking up, realizing it's a dream, waking up again, still dreaming, layer after layer with no way out. It happens when your brain is almost awake but not quite, so instead of crossing over, it just runs a simulation of waking up, which leaves one uncomfortable question. How would you know if you were in one right now? Lucid dreaming. Something strange happens in your brain, right in the middle of a dream. A flicker, a shift, and suddenly, you know, this isn't real. And instead of waking up, you stay, and you start deciding what happens next. Normally, the logical part of your brain goes quiet during dreams. That's why you accept impossible things without question. You fly, time runs backwards, strangers have faces that don't exist. During a lucid dream, that part switches back on. You keep dreaming, but now you're aware. You can move through it, reshape it, control it. This is documented. Measured in labs. Completely real. Try this tonight. Look at your hand and ask, am I dreaming? Count your fingers. In a dream, the number almost never comes out right. That's a reality check. That's how it starts. Sleep autopilot behaviors. While you sleep, your body sometimes decides to keep going without you. Some people talk, full arguments, confident answers, complete nonsense, with the speech system briefly firing while the mind is completely offline. Some people walk, eyes open, responding to sounds, navigating rooms. Nobody home. Sleepwalkers have left their houses in winter, walked into traffic, fallen down stairs, with zero memory of any of it. And some people grind their teeth so hard for so many hours that their dentist can read years of stress just from the damage. 3 different behaviors. One common thread: your body running on autopilot while your mind is somewhere else entirely. Roughly 3 to 4% of adults sleepwalk. Most have no idea. You might be one of them. Sleep apnea. Every night while you sleep, your breathing stops. Not once, dozens of times, sometimes hundreds. Your airway collapses or your brain drops the signal. For a few seconds, nothing. Then your body lurches awake, gasps, falls back under. You remember none of it. You just wake up exhausted. Every morning, no matter how long you slept. Over years, untreated sleep apnea quietly raises your risk of heart attack, stroke, and accelerated brain aging, working against you every single night while you have no idea it's happening. It's completely treatable, but first it has to be found. If someone has told you that you snore loudly every night, that is not just an annoyance. That could be this. Get checked. Sleep disruption signals. 2 quieter glitches, but they affect millions of people every night. The first: you're in bed, lights off, and your legs won't stop. A crawling, electric urgency that builds and builds. You move, brief relief, then it's back all night. Your brain keeps firing movement signals after dark with no off switch. Most people who have this have never been told it has a name. The second your alarm goes off, eyes open, but you're not there yet. The world is thick, slow. A simple decision feels like lifting concrete. Studies show this window can hit harder than mild intoxication. Light, cold water, movement, they help. But until the fog clears, make no important decisions. Both of these, more common than anyone talks about. Microsleep. This one is short, because it has to be. For 1 to 30 seconds, your brain completely shuts off, and you have no idea it happened. Eyes still open, body upright, brain gone, then back. A gap in time you'll never remember. The driver wasn't drunk, wasn't on their phone, wasn't distracted. Their brain, starved of sleep, forced a shutdown at 100 kilometers per hour. For 1 second. 1 second was enough. Microsleep is behind a significant number of fatal road accidents every year. Not alcohol, not speed, just a brain that ran out of time. That heavy, drooping sensation behind your eyes while driving? Pull over. Right now. Immediately. No destination is worth what comes next. DJ Arv. And then there's this. Not DJ Vu. That vague, passing feeling that something has happened before. This is different. Specific. A certain memory of having dreamed this exact moment, this conversation, this room, this feeling, before it ever happened in real life. The brain's memory systems occasionally misfile something. A real moment gets tagged as a dream, or a dream fragment, triggered by something in waking life, surfaces as a memory that has no right to exist. Science documents the experience. The explanation isn't complete. Think about what your brain actually does every night. It constructs entire worlds from nothing, fills them with people, sounds, light, gravity, gives you a body to move through them, convinces you, completely without question, that what you're experiencing is real. Then it erases nearly all of it before morning. If something in this video hit differently, send it to one person who can't sleep, or who wakes up afraid and doesn't know why. They've probably experienced half of this list without ever having a name for it. Now they will. Subscribe. This was just the beginning.